Welcome to the quick start video for the Twitter geomap application. This application uses Google Maps in the background and overlays a layer of data consisting of tweets from South America, from the Venezuela Caracas area, and there's a date range from March 3rd to March 15th of this year, 2014. The basic opportunity for this application is that you can mouse over the individual tweets and take a look at the full text to browse the context, who they're contacting with, look at the geospatial patterns and temporal patterns. You can come down here, look at tweet color. You can map to a day. You can map to the recency, so the more recent ones are red and highlight them. You can actually come over here to the tweet mark size and say the older tweets are larger, and so these larger ones, more paler ones in the back are the ones that are older and less important. Or not necessarily less important, but older temporally. So you can take a quick view to map these in different ways to look more quickly at the temporal patterns of how these are happening, stacking up here. And you can use the usual Google Map things like zooming in to look in an area and just click, hold, and drag the mouse to move to an area that you can see the patterns right away. Our goal here is just to allow unstructured browsing for a user or analyst to be able to explore full text tweet and data set. If you know a particular entity that you're interested in, you can type that, and you can begin to type, and there's completion for for the ones that are visible in the data set. You can just finish completion, click a tab, and select to view the results. That happen to be one there you see, and it shows you in the green 123 results out of the course of the time window here that are displayed there. If you want to go back to the full display, then go ahead and just select and erase the user, hit a tab again to requery for the full data set. Last thing, you can take a look at the time filter. There's a range that you can drag here to see. It's the full set originally. As soon as you drag them, the database will requery over a smaller region. You can now see I have it set only for a day and a few hours. Then you can, if you want to more finely detail, do that. Drag it in. Then the top of these two buttons will set those bars back out to the full extent of the slider, but you're still looking at the same date range. Now you're able to use at a finer time scale, come in even more, and you zoom in even more. So now here we have really only about 6 hours of time that we're looking, and there isn't any results here because it's a late time at night. So that's the kind of thing that you're seeing here with this control, and you can back out of this by clicking the bottom button and going back to coarser scale of time. And that's a quick overview of the Twitter geomap application.